Okay, so picture this, you're throwing a party for yourself, surrounded by friends and family, but in the back of your mind is the gnawing guilt that your spouse, the iconic Bruce Willis, is at home, battling a devastating neurological disease. That's the reality Emma Heming Willis faced during her 50th birthday. And honestly, the way she navigates this emotional tightrope reveals something profound about modern caregiving, societal expectations, and the messy intersection of joy and grief. Let's unpack this. First off, why does celebrating milestones feel so wrong when someone you love is suffering? Emma admits she wrestles with guilt constantly. But here's what fascinates me, her guilt isn't about neglect, it's about contrast. How do you reconcile the vibrant, full life you're trying to live with the quiet tragedy unfolding at home? It's a paradox many caregivers face, yet we rarely talk about it. Society expects either martyrdom or unwavering positivity, but Emma's honesty cracks that binary open. She's human, not a saint or a robot. What stood out to me was her coping mechanism, asking, "What would Bruce want from me?" That simple question flips the script. Instead of guilt driving her choices, she channels her husband's hypothetical support. It's a genius psychological hack, really. She's externalizing her self-compassion through his voice. The guy who built his career on blowing stuff up now becomes her permission slip to enjoy tacos and margaritas. But wait, isn't that also a subtle way of avoiding her own needs? Or is it healthy boundary setting? I'm torn here. Now, let's zoom out. Bruce Willis, the man who defined 80s and 90s action cinema, is now the face of frontotemporal dementia. His career spanned 40 years, but the public narrative now fixates on his decline. Emma's role? She's thrust into this dual position, grieving widow-in-waiting while still being the strong partner media archetype. And she's navigating this in the spotlight, no less. How do you process personal trauma when the world's watching? She's sharing throwback photos of party hats, creating a curated legacy narrative. Is that for Bruce? For their kids? Or for an audience hungry for inspiration? Here's the deeper layer. This isn't just about Emma or Bruce. It's a case study in how we commodify personal suffering. When celebrities go through medical crises, we demand transparency while simultaneously exploiting their pain for content. Emma's podcast interview? That's raw material for headlines, but it's also her therapy. She's processing grief in real time, on our screens. And we're all implicated in that transaction. What does this say about our obsession with authenticity in tragedy? Final thought, Emma's story made me rethink my own approach to joy during hard times. We've all been taught to suppress happiness when loved ones struggle, but maybe that's a flawed framework. What if celebrating life, really celebrating it, is the most rebellious act of love? Like, imagine Bruce watching this hypothetical party from a parallel universe. Would he want a somber house or a dance floor? Probably a dance floor with explosions. So yeah, maybe guilt is inevitable, but so is the need to live. The trick is figuring out how to hold both truths without letting either consume you. What's your take? Drop a comment, let's overanalyze this together.